don't read the comics. Slap that all together.
What do you know about that basement?
Well, let me think. Nothing?
Come on, Jake, for Christ's sake. Strain that little boxer brain. You must know something.
I've come to get O'Leary several times, but they always make me wait in the dining room. One day it was so late that the restaurant was closed. They made me call from a payphone in that alley over there to let them know I was here. A few minutes later, O'Leary came out the back door, that red one there.
All right. You stay by the payphone. Wait till I'm inside. If you see anyone, call the same number you did that one time. Let it ring twice and hang up. Got it?
Screw you!
Well, damn, all right.
A promising night indeed. A bit too high to climb. If the basement I'm looking for were in that building.
Oh, stupid duck. Stupid cat.
Does he need a shotgun to deal with suppliers?
Stupid pig.
I'm guessing it lights up when they ring at the main door. Would he even notice if I got in?
Stupid pig.
Maybe it leads to the basement. Something tells me he'd notice me no matter how stealthy I was. Could it be an elevator shaft? How does this thing open? If I'm right, and this is a service elevator, it could be my gateway. If only I could reach that box.
What happened? Should we run for it?
Do I look like I'm in a hurry? I need your brute force, Jake.
What's wrong? Is the little kitten too,
And your silence.
Hope you're not making a whole lot of noise. Appreciate it. Also, you let me lockpick this, but you won't let me lockpick the other shit. Put everything back when you found it.
There are questions we only ask ourselves when it's far too late.
See, for a source of light before the lighter runs out. Damn, that's... Something tells me I'm not gonna find that shit. Really? I'm gonna get fucked up so hard.
Huh. I was expecting some frozen bodies. It won't budge. There's one on each table, except this one. Wow, I didn't realize you could place so many bets on a single baseball game. It looks like a summary of all the bets that come in. Day, amount, bet, wagerer. Wait a minute, did O'Leary himself bet $5 on Yale? Sometimes I forget that criminals, even the office variety, have family and kids. Yet another example of how crime always pays. 16 days until the fight. A little thingamajig that adds on its own. What'll they think of next?
That's for wild berries.
Could that be Ireland? The painting concealed file after file of celebrity reports with all sorts of shady information, ranging from S to Z. Almost all of them were athletes. Is that what O'Leary meant when he said that detectives and police officers were his friends? I wonder how many spy for him. If I were to pitch in, who would I spy on? In Bobby Yale's folder, all I found was a log of his incredible stats as an aspiring champion. 20 victories, 16 by knockout. Although, at the end of the report, someone had underlined one word several times. Untouchable.
Yeah, he wouldn't about to be untouchable in that fucking hospital. She about clapped his ass. Or she did. Twice.
According to Stone's report, he was so clean, not to mention hard to corrupt, that O'Leary opted for a more subtle strategy. Apparently, when he broke up with the tennis player Helen Moore, he set her up with Stone. Lucky for him, they hit it off. As I put away the report, I stopped in my tracks. Did I really want to risk knowing what O'Leary had on my good friend, the incorruptible police commissioner? To be honest, if Smirnoff had anything to hide, I'd rather not know about it. Thorpe had been a rising football star before the war, which he came back from with honors and decorations. After the truce, he resumed his career. He won 3 season trophies and a couple of MVP awards. He retired after an accident that left him paralyzed from the waist down. He started his own sports advertising agency 4 years ago, but according to the files, O'Leary hadn't even tried to corrupt him. Limited edition copy 2 of 3. We listen, if you call it listening, to the sentimental romance. Your eyes act like the moon. If they're not together anymore, why does O'Leary keep so many pictures of romantic moments with Helen Moore?
I think it would be best if I turn that light off.
Ireland, of course. This guy's obsessed.
Can we not turn that light off? No. Oh my god. There's too many likes. Oh. Oh. Okay. Hey, no, 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 no. Go back in there. Please let me be able to turn this one off. Why is it not letting me turn this one off? Oh.
Strange as it may seem, the reports revealed that O'Leary had hired Jake as a bodyguard precisely because he was absolutely clean. Apparently, he liked to surround himself with honest people when he mingled with the high society.
God damn it.
Helen Moore's file was, by far, one of the juiciest. She had been just a run-of-the-mill tennis player until O'Leary launched her career by rigging enough games to help her climb the ranking. However, O'Leary hadn't fixed any of her games in over a year. In spite of that, she remained undefeated. Be as it may, it was clear that O'Leary had enough information to ruin her career.
Can you turn these lights off, please? That one in the middle looks weird. Yo, nah, nah, look at the one in the middle again. That's gotta be a camera or something.
Luckily or not, files N through R included no one that I could somehow connect to the case. I hope I never become the object of O'Leary's obsession. The report on Yale's father was the shortest of all, since only his name was left. Why? Cassidy's report was possibly the longest among all of O'Leary's files. Apparently, their rivalry went way back. So much so that they spied on each other in the most unthinkable ways. At least I was able to confirm what Yale had told me. Cassidy had threatened Dunn after he refused to join the managers' union. Dunn's integrity was legendary. Even in O'Leary's shady reports, just like Yale had said. Dunn had kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym when he found him snooping around. Even Dunn had a gun in his office. O'Leary couldn't possibly be the exception. Dunn had $200 in his safe. O'Leary had about $20,000 in a drawer. A Crossler? The good news is, I don't need lockpicks to open it. The bad news, I didn't bring explosives.
I mean, do we not know the password? I hit the wrong thing.
I'd say O'Leary has threatened Stone with ruining Moore's career.
Huh? Oh, that's these little. Oh, I'm about to say I got nervous. The password was raspberries, wasn't it? don't see nothing else other than looking into this goldfish again.
Does O'Leary have a network of pals? The odds are incredibly in Stone's favor. I guess if he's the reigning champion, and Bobby Yale is just a contender, but maybe word got out about his condition.
What just happened? Yo. Hey.
Jake. Someone was coming.
Are we or are we not simply workers, Jimmy? Here it is, middle of the night. And we're working extra hours. Hey, Jimmy, what do you think about that?
I think he's scared stiff, Desmond.
Like that, Jimmy? We're giving you the red carpet treatment. We even let you in the boss's office.
You're one lucky fellow.
You can't say I don't treat you well, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Speak, you moron.
yeah, very well. Why are you...
Shh. Calm down. How long have you worked for me, Jimmy?
3 months. 3 months.
Oh, yeah. I hired you right after your cousin Martin died. I need your opinion. How would you punish someone for ruining an innocent man's life with a hit and run, Jimmy?
I don't know.
And tell me, what about you, Wilson? What would you do?
No, please. I didn't do anything. I swear.
I don't think I should have did anything. But we'll let it ride. I said if I don't like it, you know I will.
O'Leary, the police have surrounded the...
You don't need to worry about that.
Well, I tried.
You can't say I don't treat you well, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Speak, you moron.
yeah, very well. Why are you...
Shh. Calm down. How long have you worked for me, Jimmy?
3 months. 3 months.
Oh, yeah. I hired you right after your cousin Martin died. I need your opinion. How would you punish someone for ruining an innocent man's life with a hit and run, Jimmy?
I don't know.
And tell me, what about you, Wilson? What would you do?
No, please, please. I didn't do anything. I
Stay
swear.
put.
He was a good guy. Of course, you already knew that. You knew him better than me, right?
He was my cousin.
That's why I hired you, Jimmy. You see, Martin was a dear friend. And his widow said you were a nice kid. That you do a good job and you needed the money. And I have a soft spot for those in need.
Please.
But, you know what? I talked to her just yesterday. She told us you did some naughty things to her with that gun, Jimmy.
What?
No.
That's no way to treat a widow, is it?
She's lying. Why would I do that?
What about the kid? Are you so sure you know how long a kid can hold his breath? With his little head inside a toilet bowl?
Son of a bitch.
I didn't want to. It was his idea.
Selfishly, I was glad I hadn't risked my life to save Jimmy. Maybe not even someone like him deserves to die. But one could also argue that I didn't deserve to die for someone like him.
I mean, what
Who's
can
your
I do?
boss? Give me a name!
Cassidy, it was his idea. He said you'd hired me if I'd managed to scare the widow, and I just...
All right. Let's just calm down now. Okay? It's gonna be okay.
You got to shoot him damn
There are
self.
two sacred principles that rule my life. The first principle is the love for my family. I do anything to protect them.
Who that?
The second principle, I never put my future in the hands of fate. I always play it nice and safe. And I would even add a third principle, or better yet, a rule. If anything threatens either of these two crucial principles, I take matters into my own hands. You see where this is going? For the first time, I got someone killed. Even though all I really did was rat him out.
No, I just...
Stop interrupting me, Jimmy! It's not polite! You're all the same. So rude. You know what? Let's leave it at that. You're going to give a message to that disgusting walrus Cassidy, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Yeah, sure.
Good boy.
What's the message?
Aw, Jimmy. You still don't get it, do you?
One message.
Are the message. Come on. Wrap him up. Make sure Cassidy gets the message for breakfast, will you? I hope he chugs on it.
Got it.
Where are you hiding, little fishy? Once again, you didn't get to hear the end of my story.
Pussycat!
What was I supposed to do? What's that? Ring the doorbell.
What? Just where do you think you're going, pussycat?
So I guess that was a bad idea too.
Two sacred principles rule my life. The first is the love I feel for my family. The second, never leave destiny in the hands of fate. I always play it nice and safe. And I'd even add a third principle, or better yet, a rule. If anything threatens either of these two principles, I take matters into my own hands. The first time that someone died because of me, even though all I did was rat him out, well, that guy ended up in the Hudson River, right off Pier 27. He's got to be even wetter than that fish by now. You should have seen his face.
It's interesting what comes to mind when you think you're about to die. Suddenly all I could think about was how much I wanted a pet fish.
You too, Bruce? Anyway, I was 14 years old, and I still dream about it. But his widow and his son.
By then, I was adamant about buying a fish. But first...
That was that. Never again.
Nowadays, whether it's me who pulls the trigger or not, I have zero regrets. What's more, I sort of enjoy it.
In case anyone had any doubts about who's the boss around here, I'll put my dirty feet on his luxurious table to prove that all of this is mine. His pupils are dilated, and there's a slight grin on his face. The bastard is enjoying himself. When a mob boss declares his love of family, it can only mean that A, he won't hesitate to ruin yours, and B, he's cheating on his wife. The guy never hesitates to pull the trigger. Even if I hadn't seen what he did to Jimmy, I'd know he's not bluffing. I knew I had it in me to get out of that place alive.
I obviously have no clue what I'm doing here, cause hell, I'm just sitting here trying to figure out what the hell's going on. I mean, I guess I'm in a good place right now. I just gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing, cause hell. Oh, is that who I could think it is? Let me look at the face. Oh shit. Oh shit.
No. O'Leary's wife is having an affair with Colbert? Should I serve this to O'Leary on a silver platter? Or threaten Colbert so he'll get me out of this mess?
And, well, that's it, I think. You know, BlackSad, I never made it this far. Congratulations. You're going in style.
I didn't want to interrupt you because I respect you and your word. Colbert told me to come here.
What? Me? No way.
You did what? Colbert? When?
Well,
Yeah, remember when I called you on the phone? Don't you remember that cocky drunk guy?
no.
He kept bragging about how he was banging another guy's wife.
Oh? Oh, yeah. Weird times, huh?
Yeah, and you congratulated me for finding Yale and saving your life.
Several times.
Then I asked you if O'Leary would thank me somehow.
And I thought it was a very reasonable assumption.
And then you told me to come here to ask the boss himself.
Yeah. I think you deserve it. Right, Desmond?
Oh, BlackSad, BlackSad, BlackSad. Thank you. And sorry for jumping to conclusions.
Damn, we got out of that.
First, you get a random beating from Wilson. And here we are. When you shared what you'd found in Yale's apartment, well, it made me sort of want to trust you. But as you well know, you can't trust anyone in this world. Take it. It's only fair.
As much as I appreciate the gesture, I don't want your money.
All right then, I understand. No problem. Really?
Can't take it.
Oh, BlackSad. Aren't these odd hours to pay me a visit? Your message was important, but certainly not urgent. It could have waited until tomorrow, don't you think?
We cats and wolves hunt at night. I wish I was a noir fiction writer. At this very moment, I could write a couple of pointed, ironic remarks for the narrator to recount what I just lived through. The dark, crooked alleys of New York reminded me of the state of my own soul. No. Fall loomed over me with the... Fall struck me with the full force of my long-lost youth.
So now I see why that picture was there for so long.
Fall descended over me with the full weight of a guilty conscience.
What the fuck? We got beat up by... What the... Bro, what
God,
the...
that's worse.
Oh, what the fuck? God Damn, man.
What were you thinking? He wants him alive.
Okay.
I felt falls seep through my bones like the
Damn.
pain of a good beating. Mediocre, but appropriate.
I hate that so much.
There's